Welcome to Better Life Library, where we believe that knowledge is power and financial freedom is within your reach. Today, we're diving into a topic that might not be taught in the classroom, but is absolutely crucial for your future: personal finance. Whether you're in high school, college, or just starting out on your own, managing your money wisely now will set you up for success later. In today's video, we'll guide you through some practical, easy-to-follow steps that will help you take control of your finances. From setting clear goals to building habits that support your financial well-being, creating a budget, practicing frugality, and even making extra money. By the end of this, you'll have the tools to make smart financial decisions that will serve you for years to come. Let's get started on the path to mastering money management and creating a brighter future. Enjoy! A Student's Guide to Personal Finance. Mastering Money Management for a Brighter Future. Prelude: Why Personal Finance Matters for Students. Money plays a huge role in our lives, yet most schools barely teach us how to manage it. As a student, you might be juggling school, part-time work, social activities, and maybe even living on your own for the first time. With so many responsibilities, it's easy to push financial planning aside. But here's the reality: the habits you build with money today will shape your financial future. Whether you dream of traveling, graduating debt-free, or simply having peace of mind when unexpected expenses arise, learning how to manage your finances now will set you up for success. Many students struggle with money, not because they're irresponsible, but because they were never taught how to handle it properly. Maybe you found yourself wondering where all your money went at the end of the month, or feeling overwhelmed by expenses. The good news? You don't need to be a finance expert to take control of your money. With the right knowledge and simple strategies, you can make smart financial choices that will benefit you for years to come. This book is designed to make personal finance simple, practical, and actionable for students. You'll learn how to set clear financial goals, build strong money habits, create a budget that works for your lifestyle, practice frugality without feeling deprived, and even find ways to make extra money. These aren't just theories, they're real-world skills that will empower you to make confident financial decisions. Your financial journey starts today. The steps you take now will give you more freedom, security, and opportunities in the future. By the time you finish this book, you'll have the tools and mindset to manage your money wisely, so you can focus on building the life you want. Let's get started. Chapter 1: Set Financial Goals. Why setting financial goals matters. Money can feel tight as a student. Between tuition, books, food, and social activities, it might seem impossible to save or plan for the future. That's why many students don't think about financial goals. They're just trying to get through the month without running out of money. But fun fact, financial goals isn't just for people with full-time jobs or big salaries. It's for everyone, including students. Having clear financial goals helps you spend smarter, save consistently, and make intentional decisions with your money. Without a plan, money tends to disappear, often on things that don't really matter in the long run. But when you know what you're working toward, whether it's saving for a trip, buying a laptop, or graduating with minimal debt, your financial choices become easier. The best part? You don't need a lot of money to start setting financial goals. It's about developing the right mindset and habits now so that when your income grows in the future, you already know how to manage it wisely. Short-term versus long-term financial goals. Not all financial goals are the same. Some are short-term, meaning you can achieve them within a few months. Others are long-term, taking years to accomplish. Understanding the difference helps you prioritize your money and stay on track. Short-term financial goals are those you can accomplish in 6 months to a year. These goals keep you motivated because you see results quickly. Examples include saving for a concert ticket or a new phone, setting aside money for textbooks next semester, paying off a small debt or credit card balance, building an emergency fund of $500 for unexpected expenses. Achieving short-term goals gives you a sense of accomplishment and builds confidence in your ability to manage money. Long-term goals require more time and commitment. These may take years to reach, but they set you up for financial stability and success. Examples include graduating with as little student debt as possible, saving for a down payment on a car, building a strong credit score to qualify for better loans and credit cards, investing in a retirement account, yes, even as a student, Balancing both short-term and long-term goals is key. While you work toward long-term success, short-term wins keep you motivated and on track. How to set smart financial goals. Setting a goal is one thing, but setting a realistic and achievable goal is another. Many people say, "I want to save money," but that's too vague to be useful. Instead, using the SMART goal framework ensures your financial goals are clear and actionable. SMART goals are specific, clearly define what you want to accomplish. Measurable, include a way to track progress. Achievable, make sure it's realistic given your income and expenses. Relevant, ensure it aligns with your needs and priorities. Time-bound, set a deadline to stay accountable. Example of a SMART goal. Instead of saying, "I want to save money," try, "I will save $500 in 6 months by putting aside $20 per week from my part-time job." This goal is specific, saving $500, measurable, $20 per week, achievable, based on available income, relevant, important for financial security, and time-bound 6 months. Applying the SMART method to your financial goals makes them feel more attainable and gives you a clear roadmap to follow. Setting a SMART goal is just the beginning. Now you need a plan to achieve it. Here's how to make your financial goals actionable. 1. Break it down into steps. Divide your goal into smaller, manageable tasks. If your goal is to save $600 in 6 months, figure out how much you need to save per month, $100, and per week, $25. 2. Automate where possible. Set up automatic transfers to a savings account so you don't have to rely on willpower to save money. If your goal is to pay off debt, schedule automatic payments. 3. Track your progress regularly. Use a budgeting app, spreadsheet, or simple notebook to check in on your progress weekly. Adjust as needed if you fall behind or find extra money to put toward your goal. 4. Stay accountable. Share your goal with a trusted friend or family member who can help keep you motivated. Even writing it down and reviewing it often increases your commitment. 5. Celebrate small wins. Recognize your progress along the way. If you've saved your first $100 toward a $500 goal, reward yourself in a small, budget-friendly way to stay motivated. By taking these steps, you move your goals from ideas into reality, making them easier to achieve and sustain. There are plenty of ways to track your financial progress, including budgeting apps like Mint, Inab, You Need a Budget, or Every Dollar. Spreadsheets to manually track savings and expenses. A simple notebook where you write down income, spending, and progress toward goals. Checking your progress regularly, whether weekly or monthly, helps you stay on top of your goals and make adjustments when needed. If your goal is big, break it into smaller milestones. For example, if you want to save $1,000 in a year, celebrate when you reach $250, $500, and so on. Reward yourself in small, inexpensive ways when you hit milestones to keep up the motivation. Tell a friend or family member about your financial goals. Having someone check in on your progress can boost motivation and help you stay committed. Setting financial goals is the foundation of smart money management. By defining short-term and long-term goals, using the SMART method and tracking progress, you create a clear path to financial success. The best part? The habits you build now will stay with you for life. Whether your goal is saving for something small or planning for a debt-free future, every step you take today moves you closer to financial freedom. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to build strong financial habits that will help you stick to your goals and manage money more effectively. Stay committed. You're on the right path. Chapter 2: Build Good Habits. Habits are powerful. They shape your daily life, determine your success, and when it comes to money, decide whether you'll have financial freedom or constant stress. The way you handle money today isn't just about making ends meet as a student. It's about setting patterns that will stay with you for years. The sooner you develop good financial habits, the easier it will be to manage your money without overthinking every decision. Right now, you might feel like you don't have much money to work with. Maybe you rely on a part-time job, financial aid, or an allowance from your parents. But no matter how much or how little you earn, the way you manage your money matters far more than the amount. A student who saves $10 from every paycheck builds better financial habits than someone who earns thousands but spends it all without a plan. Good money habits make financial management effortless. Instead of constantly worrying about how much you have left, you'll know exactly where your money is going. Instead of struggling to save, you'll have automatic systems in place that take the stress out of financial planning. And instead of being caught off guard by unexpected expenses, you'll have a cushion to rely on. If managing money has ever felt overwhelming, the solution isn't to ignore it. It's to build habits that make it second nature. The power of paying yourself first. One of the simplest but most effective money habits is paying yourself first. This means setting aside money for savings before you spend on anything else. Most people do the opposite. They pay for rent, food, entertainment, and then try to save whatever's left over. But when you make saving the last priority, it rarely happens. Think of saving like treating yourself as your own most important bill. Just like you wouldn't skip a phone payment or rent, you commit to putting a portion of your income into savings before spending on anything else. Even if it's just $5 or $10 at a time, this habit builds financial security over time. One of the best ways to make paying yourself first effortless is automation. If you have a bank account, set up an automatic transfer that moves a small amount from your checking to your savings as soon as you get paid. If you don't see the money in your spending account, you're less likely to use it. Over time, these small deposits grow into a safety net that protects you from financial stress. The goal isn't just to save, it's to make saving automatic so that you don't have to rely on willpower to do it. Avoiding lifestyle creep. Imagine you start earning a little more money. Maybe you get a raise at your part-time job or receive a scholarship refund. At first, it feels great, but instead of saving the extra income, you start spending more. You buy nicer clothes, order takeout more often, and upgrade to the latest phone. Before you know it, your expenses have risen right along with your income, and you still feel like you never have enough money. This is called lifestyle creep, and it's one of the biggest obstacles to financial success. The more money people make, the more they tend to spend, without even realizing it. What used to feel like a luxury becomes a necessity, and financial progress stalls. To avoid this, make a rule for yourself. Whenever you start earning more, increase your savings, not just your spending. If you get a raise, put a percentage of it towards savings or paying off debt before adjusting your lifestyle. That doesn't mean you can't enjoy your money. It just means you do it intentionally, rather than letting spending spiral out of control. A great way to check if lifestyle creep is affecting you is to ask, if I suddenly had to cut back my spending, which of my current expenses would I have been fine without 6 months ago? If there are things you didn't need before but now feel essential, lifestyle creep might be sneaking in. By being mindful of how your spending changes over time, you ensure that every increase in income actually improves your financial situation instead of just inflating your expenses. The importance of financial awareness. Many people don't track their spending, and as a result, they have no idea where their money goes. They check their bank balance, feel surprised at how low it is, and wonder, where did all my money go? The answer is almost always in small, daily purchases that add up over time. A $5 coffee here, a $10 fast food run there, an impulsive online order late at night. It might not seem like much in the moment, but these purchases add up quickly. When you're not paying attention, it's easy to overspend without realizing it. The solution? Track everything. Even if you don't want to create a detailed budget yet, just writing down what you spend for a week or two can be eye-opening. You might realize you're spending way more on certain things than you thought. A good habit to build is reviewing your bank statements regularly. Take 5 minutes each week to go through your transactions and categorize your spending. Look for patterns. Are there areas where you're consistently overspending? Are there subscriptions you forgot about? Are there purchases that don't align with your financial goals? Once you become aware of your spending habits, you can start making changes. Maybe you decide to cut back on takeout or limit impulse shopping. Maybe you set a rule that you'll wait 24 hours before buying anything over $50. These small changes help you take control of your money instead of letting it control you. Financial awareness isn't about restricting yourself. It's about making sure your money is being spent in ways that truly improve your life. Habits make financial success automatic. Good money habits don't just help you in the moment. They set the foundation for a lifetime of financial success. When you build the habit of paying yourself first, saving becomes effortless. When you control lifestyle creep, you make sure that every financial gain actually improves your future. And when you become more aware of your spending, you stop wasting money on things that don't really matter. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. You don't need to have everything figured out overnight. Just focus on making small, positive financial choices every day, and over time, they will become second nature. Now that you understand the importance of good financial habits, it's time to put them into action. In the next chapter, we'll take a deeper look at budgeting, your ultimate tool for managing money wisely. With the right budget, you'll be able to take control of your finances and make every dollar work for you. Chapter 3: Create a budget. Budgeting gives you financial freedom. For many students, the word budget sounds restrictive, like a set of rules designed to stop you from spending money on the things you enjoy. But in reality, budgeting does the opposite. A budget doesn't limit your freedom. It gives you control over your money. Instead of constantly wondering whether you have enough for groceries, a night out, or an unexpected expense, a budget ensures that your money is being used in a way that aligns with your needs and priorities. Without a budget, it's easy for money to slip through your fingers. You might start the month feeling comfortable and end up broke before the next paycheck, wondering where it all went. But when you budget, every dollar has a purpose and financial stress decreases because you always know where you stand. Budgeting doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need spreadsheets full of numbers or hours of planning each week. With a simple step-by-step process, you can create a budget that works for your student lifestyle, giving you enough structure to stay on track while still allowing room for fun. Let's break it down into a step-by-step guide so you can start building your budget today. Step 1. Calculate your income. The first step in budgeting is knowing how much money you actually have to work with each month. Your income might come from different sources such as a part-time job, an allowance from parents, scholarships or grants if they provide living expenses, side gigs like tutoring, freelancing, or selling items online. If your income varies from month to month, take an average of the last 3 months to get a realistic estimate. If you're unsure about irregular income, like seasonal work or random gigs, budget based on the lowest amount you typically make to be safe. Once you know your total monthly income, you can move on to tracking your expenses. Step 2. Identify your expenses. Now that you know how much money is coming in, the next step is figuring out where your money is going. Expenses generally fall into 2 categories. Fixed expenses. These stay the same each month. Examples include rent or dorm fees, phone bill, streaming subscriptions, car payment or insurance. Variable expenses. These change from month to month. Examples include groceries, transportation, gas, bus fare, Uber, eating out, entertainment, shopping. For 1 month, track everything you spend, either manually in a notebook or using a budgeting app. This will help you see patterns in your spending and identify areas where you might be overspending. Step 3. Choose a budgeting method. There's no single right way to budget. The best budgeting method is the one that fits your lifestyle. Here are 3 popular options. The 50/30/20 rule, best for beginners. This simple budgeting method divides your income into 3 categories. 50% needs, essentials like rent, food, and transportation. 30% wants, fun stuff like dining out, shopping, and entertainment. 20% savings and debt repayment, saving for the future and paying off loans or credit cards. If your income is low and essentials take up more than 50%, you can adjust the percentages. The key is making sure some money is always going towards savings, even if it's just 5 to 10%. Zero-based budgeting, best for maximum control. With this method, you assign every dollar of your income to a category so that your total income minus expenses equals 0. This means every dollar has a job, whether it's paying rent, saving for a laptop, or going toward entertainment. Example, if you make $1,200 per month, your budget might look like this. $600 rent and utilities, $200 food, $100 transportation, $100 savings, $100 entertainment, $100 miscellaneous. If your expenses are lower than your income, you must allocate the remaining money somewhere, ideally towards savings or debt repayment. The envelope system, best for cash spenders. If you tend to overspend, this cash-based method can help. You withdraw cash for specific categories, like groceries, entertainment, or dining out, and place the money in separate envelopes. Once an envelope is empty, you can't spend in that category until the next month. This is a great way to limit impulse spending. Pick a method that works best for your spending habits. If one doesn't work, try another until you find a system that fits your lifestyle. Step 4. Adjust and stick to your budget. Creating a budget is easy, sticking to it is the real challenge. Many people set a budget and then ignore it because it feels too restrictive or unrealistic. To make sure your budget works, follow these tips. 1. Track your spending weekly. Take 5 minutes every Sunday to check your bank account and compare your spending to your budget. This helps catch small problems before they turn into big ones. 2. Use budgeting apps. Apps like Mint, Inab, You Need a Budget, and Every Dollar automatically track your spending and make budgeting easier. 3. Give yourself flexibility. Unexpected expenses happen. If you overspend in one category, adjust by cutting back in another instead of giving up on your budget completely. 4. Reevaluate monthly. Your expenses and income may change, so tweak your budget as needed. If you're consistently overspending in one area, adjust your categories instead of feeling like you've failed. 5. Set up a fun money fund. If your budget feels too strict, set aside a small amount for guilt-free spending so you don't feel deprived. Budgeting isn't about perfection. It's about making intentional choices with your money. Even if you don't follow your budget 100% every month, the fact that you have a plan puts you in a much better financial position than just winging it. Take control of your finances. A budget is one of the most powerful financial tools you can have. It ensures that your money is going where it matters most, helps you avoid financial stress, and gives you control over your future. When you start budgeting, you might feel restricted at first, but over time, you'll see that budgeting actually frees you. You'll worry less about running out of money, have savings for unexpected expenses, and be able to afford the things that truly matter to you. Now that you know how to create a budget, the next step is to make your money stretch further. In the next chapter, we'll dive into frugality, how to cut costs, find deals, and get the most value out of every dollar. The more you save on daily expenses, the more flexibility you'll have in your budget to reach your financial goals faster. Chapter 4. Be frugal. Spending less without sacrificing your lifestyle. When people hear the word frugal, they often think of extreme penny pinching, never eating out, refusing to buy anything new, or cutting coupons for hours just to save a few cents. But being frugal isn't about depriving yourself. It's about making smart financial choices that allow you to get the most value out of every dollar. It's about prioritizing what truly matters and cutting back on the things that don't. As a student, money is often tight. You might not have a steady income, and every dollar counts. But that doesn't mean you can't enjoy life. Frugality isn't about saying no to everything. It's about being intentional with your spending so you can say yes to the things that matter most. When you learn how to be frugal, you'll find that saving money doesn't mean missing out. It means spending in a way that aligns with your goals while still having fun and living comfortably. The key to frugality is developing a mindset of resourcefulness. It's looking for deals, finding creative ways to cut costs, and questioning whether every expense is truly necessary. Instead of feeling restricted, you'll start to feel empowered, because you'll know that you're making choices that benefit your future, not just your present. Making every purchase count. One of the easiest ways to be frugal is by being a smarter shopper. Instead of automatically paying full price for everything, start looking for ways to spend less while still getting what you need. Student discounts are a great example. Many companies offer special pricing for students, from clothing stores to software subscriptions to streaming services. A simple habit of asking, "Do you offer a student discount?" before making a purchase can save you hundreds of dollars over time. Cashback apps and reward programs are another simple way to get more out of every purchase. Many apps offer small percentages of cash back when you shop at certain stores, which adds up over time. Similarly, loyalty programs at coffee shops, restaurants, or grocery stores can help you save money on things you already buy. These aren't huge savings all at once, but small habits like these can make a big difference in your overall spending. Another powerful way to save money is by reconsidering the need to buy new items. In many cases, second-hand purchases offer just as much value at a fraction of the price. Whether it's textbooks, clothes, electronics, or furniture, buying second-hand can save you significant amounts of money. Thrift stores, online marketplaces, and campus buy and sell groups are great places to find quality items without the hefty price tag. The real trick to smart spending is learning to ask yourself before every purchase, "Do I really need this? Is there a way to get it for less?" When you develop that habit, you'll find yourself making fewer impulsive purchases and getting more value from the things you do buy. Cutting costs on daily expenses. It's easy to overlook small daily purchases, but these can quickly add up and eat into your budget. A $5 coffee here, a $10 takeout order there. By the end of the month, you might have spent more on these small conveniences than on actual necessities. The problem isn't treating yourself now and then. It's letting these small, frequent expenses go unnoticed until they become a financial burden. One of the simplest ways to cut unnecessary expenses is to track them. For a week, write down every single thing you spend money on, every snack, every coffee, every ride share. At the end of the week, take a look at the list. You'll likely notice patterns in your spending that you didn't realize before. Maybe you're spending more on fast food than you thought, or paying for subscription services you don't even use. Once you see where your money is going, you can make small adjustments that free up extra cash without making you feel deprived. Many unnecessary expenses come from convenience spending, paying extra for things that save time but cost more. Cooking at home instead of eating out is a classic example. A single restaurant meal can cost as much as a full week of groceries if you plan wisely. Preparing simple meals at home doesn't just save money. It's usually healthier and can be surprisingly quick and easy once you build the habit. Another common area where students overspend is subscriptions and memberships. It's easy to sign up for streaming services, music apps, and other digital subscriptions, but when you add them all up, they can become a major expense. Go through your subscriptions and ask yourself, do I actually use this enough to justify the cost? Cancel anything you don't truly need. Being frugal doesn't mean cutting out everything fun. It just means making sure your money is going toward things that genuinely add value to your life. Finding free and low-cost alternatives. One of the best-kept secrets of frugality is that many of the things people spend money on have free or much cheaper alternatives. Instead of paying for entertainment, explore free activities. Many universities offer free events, movie nights, or concerts. Public parks, museums with student discounts, and local community events can offer just as much fun as expensive nights out. When it comes to learning, the internet is full of free resources. Instead of paying for expensive online courses, check platforms like Coursera, Khan Academy, or even YouTube for high-quality educational content. Many libraries also offer free digital resources, including ebooks, audiobooks, and even online courses. DIY solutions can also help cut costs in areas you might not expect. Need furniture? Check local marketplaces for free or cheap options instead of buying new. Want to work out? Instead of paying for a gym membership, try free workout apps or outdoor fitness routines. Looking for new clothes? Try clothing swaps with friends instead of shopping for new outfits. When you start looking for alternatives, you'll be surprised by how many ways there are to enjoy life without spending much at all. Spend smarter, save more, live better. Frugality isn't about cutting back on everything. It's about making smarter choices so that you have more freedom, not less. When you shop wisely, cut unnecessary expenses, and find free or low-cost alternatives, you free up money to spend on the things that truly matter. Whether that's saving for a trip, investing in your future, or simply having a financial cushion for peace of mind, being frugal helps you get there faster. The key is balance. You don't have to eliminate all spending. Just become more aware of where your money is going and make adjustments that align with your priorities. Over time, these small changes add up, and you'll find yourself with more financial flexibility than you ever thought possible. Now that you've learned how to stretch your money further, it's time to take things to the next level. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to increase your income, because while saving is important, earning more money gives you even greater financial freedom. Let's dive into the different ways you can make extra money as a student and take full control of your financial future. Chapter 5: Make Extra Money. Introduction: Earning without overworking. Being a student often means dealing with tight budgets and unexpected expenses, from textbooks to social activities to emergency costs. While cutting back on spending helps, there's a limit to how much you can save. That's why one of the best ways to improve your financial situation is to increase your income. The good news? Earning extra money doesn't have to mean working exhausting hours at a job that drains your energy. In today's world, there are more opportunities than ever to earn money in flexible ways that fit around your studies. Whether it's taking on a traditional part-time job, starting a side hustle, or even building passive income streams, there are plenty of ways to bring in extra cash without sacrificing your education. This chapter will explore different income opportunities for students, from on-campus jobs to online freelancing to beginner-friendly investing. By the end, you'll have a better understanding of how to create multiple income streams and set yourself up for financial success. Best part-time jobs for students. A part-time job is the most traditional way for students to earn extra money. The key is finding one that pays well, offers flexible hours, and ideally provides valuable experience for your future career. On-campus versus off-campus jobs. Many students debate whether to work on or off-campus. Each has its benefits. On-campus jobs. These are convenient and often more understanding of student schedules. Common jobs include working in the library, campus bookstore, tutoring center, or administrative offices. Some universities even offer work-study positions that provide financial aid along with a paycheck. Off-campus jobs. These usually pay more but may require commuting. Restaurants, retail stores, coffee shops, and tutoring centers often hire students for part-time shifts. High-paying part-time jobs for students. If you're looking to maximize your earnings while keeping your schedule flexible, consider jobs that pay above minimum wage. Some of the best options include tutoring. If you're strong in a subject, tutoring can be a high-paying job. You can tutor through your school, local tutoring centers, or online platforms like Chegg and Wezant. Serving or bartending. Restaurants and bars offer hourly wages plus tips, which can significantly boost your earnings. Campus tour guide. Many universities hire students to give tours to prospective students and their families. This job often has flexible hours and decent pay. A library or research assistant. These jobs provide quiet, structured environments with time for studying between tasks. A part-time job can provide a steady paycheck, but for students who want even more flexibility, online income opportunities are a great alternative. Online income opportunities. Thanks to the internet, students can now make money without even leaving their dorm rooms. Online jobs and side hustles give you the freedom to work on your own schedule and often require little to no upfront investment. Freelancing. Turn your skills into income. If you have a skill, whether it's writing, graphic design, coding, or video editing, you can find freelance work online. Websites like Fiverr, Upwork, and People Per Hour allow you to offer services to clients around the world. Some in-demand freelancing skills include writing and editing, a graphic design, a video editing, social media management, a web development. Freelancing allows you to set your own rates and work as much or as little as you want. The more experience and positive reviews you get, the more you can charge. Tutoring online. Teach and earn. If you're academically strong, online tutoring can be a great way to earn extra cash. Websites like Chegg, Schoolly, and TutorMe connect students with people looking for help in subjects like math, science, and languages. Tutoring rates vary, but often range from $15 to $50 per hour. Content creation, making money from social media. If you enjoy creating content, platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram offer opportunities to earn money through sponsorships, ad revenue, and affiliate marketing. Building an audience takes time, but once you have followers, brands may pay you to promote their products. Selling digital products, passive income with low effort. If you have a creative side, you can sell digital products online. Unlike freelancing, where you trade time for money, digital products allow you to make money even while you sleep. Some ideas include printables, study planners, budgeting templates, or fitness guides. Ebooks, short guides on topics you're knowledgeable about. Stock photos. If you enjoy photography, you can sell your images to stock photo websites. Platforms like Etsy, Gumroad, and Teachable make it easy to list and sell digital products without any inventory or shipping hassle. Making money online takes effort, but it offers flexibility that traditional jobs don't. However, if you're looking for a truly passive way to grow your wealth, investing might be the answer. Passive income and investing early. Most students don't think about investing, but starting early, even with small amounts, can set you up for financial success later in life. Investing isn't just for people with high salaries. There are beginner-friendly options that allow you to grow your money over time. What is passive income? Passive income is money you earn without actively working for it. Some examples include dividends from stocks. Some companies pay shareholders a portion of their profits. High-yield savings accounts. These earn interest over time, growing your savings faster. Investing in index funds. These are a beginner-friendly way to invest in the stock market without picking individual stocks. How to start investing as a student. If you're new to investing, start small. Many apps allow you to invest with as little as $5. Some beginner-friendly platforms include a Robinhood, a commission-free stock trading app. Acorns rounds up your purchases and invests the spare change. Fidelity or Vanguard offers long-term investment options with no account minimums. Even if you only invest $20 a month, that money can grow significantly over time thanks to compound interest. By starting early, you'll give your money more time to grow, setting yourself up for financial security in the future. Earning extra money as a student isn't just about covering expenses. It's about creating financial security, reducing stress, and giving yourself more freedom. Whether you choose a part-time job, an online side hustle, or even investing, every step you take toward increasing your income improves your financial future. By applying what you've learned in this book, setting goals, building good habits, budgeting wisely, and earning extra income, you're setting yourself up for long-term financial success. The key is to start now. Even small efforts can lead to big results over time. Your financial journey doesn't end here. Keep learning, keep improving, and most importantly, take action. Your future self will thank you. Your financial future starts now. Managing money as a student might seem challenging, but every step you take now builds the foundation for a lifetime of financial stability and freedom. The choices you make today, whether it's setting financial goals, building smart money habits, creating a budget, spending wisely, or finding ways to earn extra income, will have a lasting impact on your future. By taking control of your finances now, you're giving yourself the opportunity to graduate with less stress, more security, and a head start on achieving your biggest financial dreams. Remember, financial success isn't about making one perfect decision. It's about making small, consistent choices that move you in the right direction. You don't need to have everything figured out overnight. What matters is that you start. Set a savings goal, track your spending, look for ways to cut unnecessary expenses, and explore opportunities to boost your income. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Most importantly, don't be afraid to keep learning. The world of personal finance is always evolving, and the more knowledge you gain, the more confident you'll be in managing your money. Read books, follow financial experts, and stay curious about ways to improve your financial well-being. Your future is in your hands. With the right mindset and a commitment to smart financial habits, you can create a life where money is a tool for freedom, not a source of stress. Take what you've learned in this book and put it into action. Your financial journey starts today, and your future self will thank you for every step you take. Now go out there and take control of your financial future.